Mama's already gone, going to San Francisco, so I'm making my home, yeah.
Everybody, it's Rebecca. I did have Magellan behind me, but he left. That's Mozzie running around. Dulcie right over here. Dulcie, say hi. And I'm really excited about a whole bunch of things right now. So I'm going to talk about my next American Dream TV segment, how you can be on American Dream, how Mozzie's going to be on American Dream, a little advice I might need about the locations I'm going to be shooting at. Hopefully, I think I have them figured out because I was going to ask everybody's opinions, but I don't really have time for that. So anyway, the next segment about my American Dream TV is going to be Dogs and Bars, Pups and Pints, something along that line. My first one, if you recall, was about North Beach. I went to my favorite restaurant for Renzi by night. So I started off going by Cafe Trieste. And then I went by the Saloon, which is the oldest bar in San Francisco. Talked about Caradota and the Condor Club. There was some B-roll of Tony's Pizza Napolitana when I was in Washington Square. Went by my favorite bar, Gino and Carlo. And of course, the Pièce de Resistance was Frenzy by Night, my favorite restaurant with the Juicies. Paolo and Sergio were just absolutely wonderful. They're so awesome. So I really had a really good time. And then my second shoot I'm waiting for the editing to come back. It hasn't been on television yet. I did about Trad'r Sam's and Little Russia. So I went from Little Italy to Little Russia. And that was really interesting. I didn't know a whole lot about all those businesses there on Geary and the Central Richmond. And I also ended up at Lands in the Palace. The Legion of Honor. So I'm a little bit tired. Been up late 2 nights in a row. Legion of Honor, so it was really great and fun. Such a beautiful day. It was raining a little bit off and on, so that made it a little risky, but all in all, it was a good day. And I'd never been inside that church before. It's actually a Catholic church, but it has the Russian gold onion domes, which I can see from when I'm driving into town from my neighborhood, the Outer Richmond, to the Central Richmond, to wherever else I'm going there. And it's just so beautiful. And to go in there and stained glass, especially because there's glass up on top. And then when the light comes in, the sunlight, and then she said when the organ plays and the music, I don't have time to go on a Sunday. Besides, I'm Methodist, so, and metaphysical. Catholicism has a little too many rules for me, but it was really, really fun. And plus, Trad'r Sam's was amazing. One of my BFFs, Roxanne, we love Trad'r Sam's. We went to Hockey Haven for the first time because that's right by her office. She works over in Balboa. And we liked Hockey Haven too, met some nice people. So Trad'r Sam's is way too much fun, but the drinks are so much fun that you just gain weight. I could gain a pound just by drinking a couple of drinks at Trad'r Sam's. And what's good about Hockey Haven, I can crawl home. Not that I do that anymore since I moved from Nob Hill and no longer go to Gino and Carla. And I'm too old for that nonsense. But anyway, my next one, as I mentioned, is Dogs and Bars. So I'm going to go right next door practically to the Park Chalet because I've been with Mozzie a bunch of times. Here's Mozzie. Where's my Mozzie? So I'm probably going to go to the Riptide because I heard that was good. Somebody I asked recommended that. And I didn't really have time to ask for other recommendations. So I'm thinking because they're both out here in the avenues, Park Chalet in the Outer Richmond and Riptide's on Taravel, which they saying is Outer Sunset. But as a realtor, I know that's the Outer Park side. Don't tell people it's the Outer Park side because they think they're in the Sunset. I'm not sure of the dividing line. I think it's Noriega. I don't know. But let them think that way. So I don't know the owners of the Riptide. I've never been there. Their names are David Quimby and Les James. So if you know one of those guys and introduce me, the Riptide and Taravel, let me know. If not, I may have to go drinking this weekend. I only drink once a week, and I did that today at the Welcome Home Project. So but it's going to be the weekend. And if I don't go to Healdsburg, I guess I can stay here and drink. I mean, go interview, scout locations. There's a difference, okay? And I'll be shooting sometime the next couple of weeks, the end of October, because my deadline is first week of November. And I'm probably going to be gone the first week of November. So, and going forward in the future, just to kind of think about, okay, friends, I got 5,000 of you here on Facebook. I'm going to do favorite coffee places. I'm going to do favorite breweries. Obviously, I like Park Chalet. I like Bear Bottle Brewery. Fort Point's over on, I think, Valencia and the Mission. I walked by there the other day. And we have a lot of microbreweries here. And there's some out in the Bayview. So what I might do is do an Instagram reel on 4 or 5 of them, like I did with the nonprofits a little bit ago, and started to do on the coffee places, and then have people vote. So if I asked you to vote, would you please vote? But in the meantime, if you want to drop suggestions of favorite coffee, where it's Sextant, St. Frank, Andytown, Blue Bottle, Progressive Grounds. We have so many coffee places. Martha and Brothers, not Starbucks, not Pete's, not anything major or big, just hyper local fourth wave coffee places here in San Francisco. Please do that. And then pizza. I personally like mozzarella di bufalo. I like that a lot. In West Portal, I like Victor's on Polk Street, kind of lower Polk. I like Zeta 211 is probably my favorite as far as this sauce. They have this Manzano sauce that's amazing. I don't like their crust that well. I don't like the crust at Victor's that well either. I think I like the crust at I like the West Portal crust. And Fiorella's good too. There's one that Michael Barnacle got pizza for us once when I was at a Global Business Council. That was really good. Delfina's is good. And I was out for lunch with my buddy Federico yesterday at a place on Union Street, Casaria Osteria or something like that. He had a margarita pizza, and I had a slice. It was really good. Really good. Even though it took over half an hour to get it. That was crazy. So I had to scratch my eye. So let me know. Let me know. If you have a favorite microbrewery, let me know. If you have a favorite coffee place, let me know. And eventually I'm going to do some Instagram reels like you see me do every day on my what's.happening.in.san.fran new Instagram channel. Follow me there on what's happening in San Francisco. And let me know about coffee, beer, pizza, and bars. So I may have that covered. And if you want to be on television too, like me, anyone can be on TV. If I can be on TV, you can be on TV. I'll hook you up with American Dream TV. It's fun. I love it. I'm having a great time. I have a little more to go to get stuff out there, but I'm still learning. I'm still beginning. This is only my 3rd photo shoot. This one I'm going to be a little more prepared for. A little rush. I was not prepared, but I haven't seen it yet, so we'll see. The editors can kind of make it look good no matter what. Plus, I have my own little videographer for B-roll, and I'm real excited that my friend Brenda, my colleague and friend for many years, is now an American Dream TV host as well. There's quite a few of us in San Francisco. So if you want to do it, let me know. I will hook you up. Anyone can be famous. What, your 15 seconds of fame? 15 minutes? 15 hours? 15 episodes? It's all good. It might take you a few years, but we'll get there. So that's kind of what I'm doing now. And also, one huge favor. American Dream TV is a lifestyle, cultural, and real estate show. It can be 80% lifestyle culture, or it can be 80% lifestyle and 20% real estate. I really want to do the 20% real estate at some point. So I'm looking for a high-end listing to feature on national television with millions of affluent viewers looking at it to buy your home. If it's in Pacific Heights, Cedar Heights, Nob Hill, Russian Hill, Seacliff, maybe the Inner Richmond, could be West Portal, could be St. Francis Wood, a neighborhood that has something cool about it, and also just some cachet. The house could be historical. I don't really like modern houses, so no modern homes, unless you bought a house and kept the original stuff and modernized it, but there's still some truth. But I want to tell your story. I want to tell the house story, and I want to most importantly tell the neighborhood story. So if you have a house that's special and that you want to sell it within the next 6 months to a year, I got to start planning this now. And we can start doing kind of the preparation, the getting all set. I'll do a whole 15, 20-minute YouTube video on it. And then this on American Dream TV usually comes down to 5 or 6 minutes. But I'd love to feature your beautiful, special home in a wonderful neighborhood on television. And I can do that better than almost anyone else can. There's only about a handful of us in San Francisco doing this. And of course, I think I'm pretty good so far. Okay, people, I'm having fun. And that's what it's all about. Because I love this city. I've been here 25 years and another lifetime. So everything is great. Also, Noe Valley, Cal Hollow, possibly the Marina. Because the Marina is a cool neighborhood. I mean, you got Chestnut. Also, another thing I'm really excited about, I just hired my 4th virtual assistant, my 3rd one through Sphere Rocket. If you're thinking about a virtual assistant, I got an admin, I got a digital marketing content creator, then I got a content creator who does blog posts and video scripts and my newsletter. So I really got to focus on my newsletter. I haven't been doing it that often. And my new one helps the content creator who doesn't do the social media or the memes, and she's really good with SEO. I might share her with my friend Karen Stone because she wants to be full-time. I'm not really using her full-time yet, but I'll probably be using her 20, 25 hours a week. So if we're Sphere Rocket, like Karen Stone, you could share her if Karen does. I know they're talking, so I'm not quite sure what they worked out, but that's a cool thing. And not to digress too much. So I can queue up. And what's really good about Sphere Rocket is that when your VA works more, you pay the VA more. You don't pay the VA company more. Right, Mozzie? Oh, he just went away. I was going to put him on the video here. Mozzie, come here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here and say hi to my friends. You want to be on camera? Well, he'll be on camera when I go on TV next, whether he likes it or not. So I'm going to say ciao for now. Got to go. And thank you for listening and watching. And I'm really excited about all the things I'm doing in my life. I just wanted you to know. And if there's something interesting or exciting or wonderful in San Francisco, it's about things that Daniel Lurie's doing because he's fabulous. If it's about coffee, pizza, beer, dogs, even cats, historic neighborhoods. Hopefully I'm going to interview Emperor Norton someday. I do want to talk about nonprofits. Haven't done that yet because nobody really voted. And Emperor Norton couldn't do it. And my board I serve on, Chinese Real Estate Association, CREA, did a Rocket Dog? I think it was Rocket Dog. At John Tam's place up here on Clement, right across from the Legion of Honor. So that was a fun event with Rocket Dog. So I love dogs, and I will do something maybe with Rocket Dog someday. Also maybe with this Moon Dust, Moonstar. Is that Mary Jung we helped raise money for, and I got my 2nd wine fridge for Hillsborough from because I kind of owe them, and they're a really good cause. They help feed hungry people, and feeding hungry people is super, super important. And that's what Project Open Hand does, but they do more for shut-ins or people with AIDS. So I'm glad that we in San Francisco feed hungry people. That's important.
I left my heart in San Francisco.